Hi guys, and today with about 10-11 days to go until the League One season starts, I'm going to give you my 2020/21 predictions. I'll bring it out for the Championship over the next week before the season starts on September 12th. So let's get started. 24th I've got Crew. I just don't think they'll have enough quality to steer up whatsoever. I believe Mandron could score some goals, but I just don't think their players be able to adapt to the league. So yeah. 23rd I've got Rochdale. I think losing Campson, Henderson, two of their key players from last season will cripple them really. And I just don't think they have enough quality. And with Rathbone being linked away, us still not one of the teams that's been linked with him, I think they're just going to struggle. Got Knight Anderson, like somebody else just nick a goal like I think got 17 a big red man steal up. They don't have that, so I think they'll struggle. 22nd I've got Northampton. I think they did well to get up. Obviously, losing Charlie Good, their best centre back, obviously will knack them pretty much. They've lost the spine of their team and haven't really brought many players in. So yeah, 21st and in the final relegated, but I've got EFC Wimbledon. The reason why, because they're a sort of team like us when we were in the Premier League. We're floating there, got lucky and just stayed up, and then eventually went down. I just think this Wimbledon year to go down pretty much. So yeah, 20th Accrington Stanley. And just avoiding the drop. The reason why is because although they've lost Clark, they've got some decent players like in like Sykes and stuff, and I believe they'll have just enough Bishop Bishop, and I believe John Coleman will have enough just to keep them in League One. So yeah, 19th I've got Shrewsbury. I don't think they'll have a good season. I think Rackett should have been gone really, and I think they've made a couple of decent signings, but about 18th, and this is one where I'm very on the fence of it. Plymouth. I think they did well to get to League One. They shouldn't have been relegated. They've made some really good signings as well, and I think honestly they can finish a lot higher than this, and I think I've like done them, if you get what I mean. I think they could easily finish in the top half. So yeah, 17th MK Dons. The reason why is because I think they're going players under Russell Martin. I think Richard Keogh can be a great signing, like probably one of the best defenders in the league. And I think this season under Russell Martin could just be a season where they've like just solidified themselves. It's a shame they lost their best striker, what could kill them, but I think they'll have a solid season, not fighting relegation. So yeah, 16th, and this is really sad, but I've got Wigan, and I think they could even think it's even more than this. Maybe I would swap Plymouth and Wigan around if I'd done it again, because like Wigan, with everything that's going on around the club, like they're losing their best players and they've only got 10, 11 players and they're going to struggle. I think they'll stay up, but just like lower trend. Kipri's probably going to go and Marshall's went, Dunkley's left, pretty much the whole of their better players is left, Moore's left. So yes, I really hope everything can be sorted out Wigan, but I think even if they've got a bye, I don't think they'll go up anyway. So yeah, 15th I've got Burton Albion. The reason why, because I think that they're just a middle of the road League One team now. They've had I think their glory years in the Championship, being in the Championship, is over now, if you get what I mean. And I think they'll just have to settle for League One. I think losing Scott Fraser is a massive blow for them, because when he would maybe win them points like single-handedly, he's not there anymore. I think they have made some decent signings like Michael Bostwick will be a great signing, but I just think that it'll be like middle of the road for them. So yeah. 14th Swindon Town. I believe they've got a decent squad for this level. I like the sign of Jack Pearson from Lincoln. Was it Jack Pearson? I think it was Jack Pearson from Lincoln City. Let us know if I'm wrong. But yeah, I think they're building a really good squad for this level. It is a season that they've lost Doyle, like their best striker in League 2 last season. I think if they kept Doyle, they could have really pushed on to maybe even threatening the playoff picture. But I think they'll have a decent season on their part. thing is 14th, and I reckon that will be a success for their first season back in League One. So yeah, 13th Lincoln City. I believe they're starting to build a strong squad that is just lacking the goal scorer, if you get what I mean. As well, they've made some great signings like the one from MK Dons, Colin McCauley or whatever his name is. As well, they got Anne Jackson, I believe his name is, and I believe they've just built a really good team. And I think Lincoln's recruitment staff's got to like spot on, because Michael Appleton wants to play off from the back. He's got players that can play off from the back, if you get what I mean. What really good, and I believe in a season or two they could fight for promotion. So yeah, 12th I've got Doncaster losing Kevin Sadler. It'll be a big blow to them. I don't even think they've made that many signings to be honest, and I think with losing Sadler, they've just took some quality out of their team, and I believe it'll be 12. 11 Blackburn. I've read the signing of Jerry Yates. Although I didn't read Aidan Robson at Sunderland, I believe he's the kind of player that suits a top half of the mid-table, if you get what I mean. And I believe they can, even though they've lost Grandley, or what is a massive blow, someone for 15 goals, one of the best strikers in the league. I think that they can have a decent season, and I believe from now any one of these teams could even make the playoffs, if you get what I mean. So yeah, 10th I've got Fleetwood. I do like the signing of Camps and getting Roster back. I believe them are two really good signings, and I believe Coleman could be a good keeper. You know, I do think Cairns should still be their number one, but they've lost defenders like Souter isn't there, Gibson isn't there, Connolly isn't there. I think they got rid of Louis Coyle, what I don't get, and that is the area of the pitch where they are lacking. I believe, see if they could get some quality defenders in, because I believe they'll be fine. They'll score goals for fun in this training. I'm just worried about them defensively. So yeah, I believe see if they got Souter and Gibson back, or Connolly and Gibson, or Connolly and Souter, and got someone like a John Flanagan and was being on trial at them. I believe they could make the playoffs, but in the minute I just don't think with the defence. 9th I got Gillingham. They've made some really good signings in this transfer window. Gibbs, what's his name? Zach Medley from Arsenal, and stuff like that. The one from Fleetwood, who I've forgotten his name. Oh, it was Debsey. Yeah, Debsey. And I believe this season they can really kick on. Although I don't like their manager, they are one of the most awkward teams to play in the league. What can help them get results out, and you really don't want to play against them, even if they're not even if they're not the best team in the league, if you get me. So yeah, 8th Charlton. Other than losing Loud that I don't think they've lost that much quality, because they've kept Williams, they've kept Williams, they've kept most of their squad pretty much. Lockyer, who it does look like he's going to go, will be a big miss, and it's the same with Phillips, the goalkeeper. For me, if he stayed with he'd be the best goalkeeper in League One, and they've only got 16 contracted players with the transfer embargo. So I believe they've got quality, but I believe only having 16 players will eventually creep up on them, and I believe it'll just be an 8th place finish. 7th I've got Bristol Rovers. They've made some great signings like Baldwin, Irma, and stuff like that, and the one from Commentary, what I can't pronounce his name are really good signings, and I believe if they kept Jonathan Clark-Harris, what is going to be a big blow, I believe could have gotten the playoffs. So yeah, 6th I put Ipswich. They had a terrible season last season, finishing 11th. I don't know how they did that. As well, I believe their squad should be good enough to get playoffs. They've signed Ward, who, although I don't necessarily rate his experience left back, and I believe they're okay at Ipswich. Hawkins, but this is where I don't understand. You couldn't get a game of Portsmouth, so I don't get why Ipswich took a chance on him. But overall, I believe their squad from last season should have enough to get them in the playoffs. So yeah, 5th I put us Sunderland. We won't get top two. Our squad just isn't good enough. We do have some quality players, and I believe we've made some quality signs with Bailey Wright and Neil O'Brien and the Dewey at Morgan Feeney, and it looks like Jim, I can't pronounce his name, the one that was on trial the other week is coming back, and yes, but the only very positive, other than John McLaughlin, we haven't really lost anyone. So yes, I believe it'll be a playoff finish, and I'm just going to back us and say we're going to win the playoffs. So yeah, fourth I've got Portsmouth. They've got a good squad for this level. They haven't really improved it, but like us, they haven't really lost anyone, if you get what I mean. It was a good bit of business getting Raggets back after a successful loan spell, and I believe they can have really good season and maybe can go all the way. Third, I'm still torn. I believe the top three could have still all go up, but third, I'm just going to stick with it. Got Peterborough. I think they've replaced Tony well with Jonson Clarke-Harris, and I believe he's the score goals. They've got one of the frightening front threes in the league with Dembele, Issa, Jonson Clarke-Harris. They've got a solid defence, and I think that getting Brown back as well was a great signing, and Ferguson is a great man for the league. So yeah, second, and I believe we'll gain promotion straight back to the Championship. I put Hull City. They have a good team. They've improved, like with Louis Coyle, Jocelyn Magnusson. They've also got Smallbone, and Greg Doherty, who I don't believe, who's done them after in January. I can't believe we didn't get him. And they had a really good League One squad, like Wilkes. He scored goals at this level for fun. They're two defenders. They've got De Silva Lopez still, who's a great player. George Hoyman, although I didn't rate, he was one of their better performers last season, and I believe Hull City should have more than enough. They're bound straight back to the Championship this season. So yeah, so first I'm winning the league. I put Oxford United. The reason why is because Kane Brannigan was a great bit of business getting him to sign a new contract, and Matty Taylor will score goals at this level. At the minute, Vlad Dickey's still there. So yeah, and as well, I've made some quality signings, and getting Liam Kelly back will only help them. And again, like us in Portsmouth, I haven't really lost anyone. So yeah, so that's the end of the video. Over the next week before the season start, I'll bring you my Championship and Premier League predictions. So yeah, you can leave your predictions in the comments. So yeah, I'm sorry if I've offended any of you, if anyone's watching. So yeah, so like, subscribe, view, comment, and say yeah.